Oh, is it all live already? That was the quickest setup I ever saw. So, game audio looks like that's doing its thing. Mic audio looks like it's doing its thing. Those are all wonderful things. Just waiting on the preview there to do its thing. And I think we're good to go. Let me just put this up here first. Uh-oh. What happened? Get muted somehow? Oh no, it's just the cord doing the cord thing. I'll make sure I get this up here. Yep. Little janky, little tacky, but I think it's the thought that counts, right? Put that right there. There we go, on the fly. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well here this fine evening. I'm gonna pick up my phone. Of course, the cord is gonna not be a happy camper. Of course it is. Of course it is. I want to welcome you to the stream. Tonight, gonna be putting up some points in the featured 5-star arena, going for Milestones. So it's somewhere in the realm of about 15 million points. Currently sitting at about a little over 4. So at the end of day 2, and with stream right now, should get a whole good deal closer to that goal. But because again I'm just going for the 1 to 10% milestone, it's going to be extremely chill, extremely laid back, which is just the way I like to keep it. Before we get too far along though, I do want to welcome the latest Vaughn subs to the channel. Cheers everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos I've put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. Got plenty of cool stuff coming down the pipe. Namely tomorrow, finally doing the Storm Pyramid X Professor X damage review. See what Pyramid X can do with all those extra spicy Professor X synergy charges now. And just see how big those shiny white numbers are. And yes, I did say the white numbers. Want to put in the video today with the 32 dual class crystal opening that I did on the beta server, as well as the 6-star opening, and 11 shots at Apocalypse in early access. Plus, on top of all those things, we got rewards coming out for Alliance War Seasons later on tonight. So look for either tomorrow or the day after for the mainline release for not only just the War rewards, but the big 1,000 sub special opening and rank up. As it stands, you're going to be opening up 4 6-star hero crystals, as well as a bunch of rank ups, with the big cherry on top being 2, hopefully 3, but 2 for sure, 6-star rank 3 rank ups. Very exciting, very exciting. It's by far the largest one on the account, and I'm mighty excited to get those guys ranked up. Also very exciting tonight is the first official night for the new Incursion tournament from Swag. He's changed the name. It's not going to be the Swagfest 2020 tournament. It's just called the aptly named Incursions Tournament 2020. So currently got Brian Grant and Legacy doing their run. I saw a number of other people earlier today wound up doing their runs. I do wish everybody the best of luck here for the seeding round, which is what we are in currently. Get that all sorted out. And then start the tournament off proper. I'm going to be running it again with my buddy Shirmoy, a.k.a. Baby Sham 33. My partner in the Swagfest tournament and all-around solid dude. So I'm looking forward to getting to play a little bit more incursions with them, rack up some solid loot, and hopefully put up a really solid showing. So excited for that too. I gotta say, 5 minutes in, that is the longest intro I think I've done on the channel here. So I'm sorry for the long-windedness, but at the same time too, it's really cool that there's that much stuff going on. Doink, doink, yoink. Do that, doink, and yoink. You know, preferably not eat an attack straight to the face. That may wind up, you know, not working out exactly the way I'd been hoping. Okay, and there's that. There is that. Alright, so next up, going to keep rolling with the 6 stars here. Get them all good and rolling, get them on cooldown as well. So within 12 hours, sometime in the morning, get a chance to run them again. And with a little bit of luck, have this whole arena grind wrapped up by evening tomorrow night, which means that not only tomorrow night get to do something a little bit different on stream, maybe a character feature or something, but also just take the stress out of having to finish an arena last minute, which happens a bit more frequently than I'd care to admit. Whoops. Alright, so deck's back because I did not get unlucky, fortunately. Special 2 here should about do it, and there we go. Domino down. Not bad, not bad. You know, one of the things I like the most about running Wasp is just the ability that you can effectively go 5-hit combo to a heavy and that just about KOs everybody. Just like that. And honestly, for that reason, that was why I wound up taking her up to as my first rank 2 6-star. Because she's an arena god. Absolutely amazing. So if you got a 5-star version, you got a 4-star version, or you got the 6, and are considering a science rank up, Wasp is a super solid choice. Emiliano, stopping in, saying hello. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Happy Tuesday. How's everything going with you tonight, huh? Well, guys, I almost made the 10-minute mark before cracking into the water, but there we go. Cheers, everyone. Delicious. Emiliano asking who is best, Warlock or Doom? That's really tough. I think Doom, because Doom's damage output is a lot better, or a lot greater. But Warlock, I think, because of the double immunity, has a bit better longevity. So if you're looking to do a lot of damage quick and have some power control to boot, Doom is your best bet. if you need someone to live long enough to last to the end of the quest without burning a bunch of potions or revives, then probably Warlock. But just say if I had, you know, both of them ready to rank up and I had to choose one or the other, I would still go Doom. I would still go Doom. Because of prestige, because of damage, and because of utility. Yo, what up, Realm? Good to see you, bud. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the stream. How's everything in your world this fine day, huh? So I'm also doing something a little bit different here tonight, is that I do not have suicides turned on. Which is the first time in a good long while that I've run any sort of arena without suicides. And it's definitely a noticeable difference. Definitely a noticeable difference. Not a big difference, not a bad difference, just a difference. Because on one hand, it's really nice that it can run a bunch of non-suicide friendly champs without having to worry about getting absolutely rinsed. But at the same time, too, you know, it just takes just a wee bit longer. A wee bit longer. Realm saying got past masochism after I pulled 4-star Ghost. Very cool. Very cool. Congrats. Are you feeling a little bit more confident about that node in general, or just, for now, just glad to be done with it? Emiliano, thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate very much you checking out the videos. Appreciate very much that you enjoy them, and thank you again for watching. I do have to say, with honest apologies, I very much want to be able to respond in Spanish, but my Spanish is so bad. Pero muchas gracias, amigo. Realm asking why no suicides? Reasons. But a nice helpful byproduct of that is that I'm running Alliance Quest right now in a very special spammy path right now with a non-suicide friendly champ, and having the suicides off are a huge plus for saving some pots. Put that down, see if the video, yep, video's gone for a sec. I swear every time I breathe, it just disappears. Realm Sane did arena and grinded 200 units, bought 2 team revives. Finally glad to be done with it. I bet. Getting the free 200 units in the login calendar is a big plus though too. Adios, Emiliano. Y hasta luego, eh? And best of luck with school tomorrow, huh? Best of luck with school. Take care, bud. Doink, yoink. That all having been said, I think next week too. I'm sorry, Swag. I'm sorry. I do this as a joke. I do this purely as a joke. But honestly, those pulls that you got earlier, Bud, were just so fantastically phenomenal. I can hardly believe how amazingly lucky it is. I mean, to pull her once is just absolutely something else, right? But then to pull her twice out of 2 crystals back to back, it's just so immensely lucky. So immensely lucky. See, 300 seconds is what, 3 minutes and change? If only there was some way to unput somebody in timeout. Like, you know, in line chat, you can just like kick somebody and then add somebody back just for kicks. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah. It's Swag. Swag's earned it. I do hope you know that I am just joking. Once you get time back in here, I want to hear all about it, man. Because I'm assuming you've taken her out and you've given her a good proper go now that you got her and you got her awakened still, too. Like, is it one of those things where you're going to be able to rank her up right away, wait a little bit still, throw a bunch of Cosmic Sig Stones at her? I'm trying to live vicariously through the dupe. Like, I got a few 6-stars open tomorrow, right? So I'm hoping maybe one of them might be a Sparkles, hopefully. I mean, probably not. It's probably going to be like 2 King Groots and an Iron Patriot, but... But, you know, if I could get a little bit of the swag luck. Do that and then throw Beardo into the mix too. Man, if I had the extra tier 5 basic to spare for Beardo, that would be wonderful. I not doing right here? Something's not right. Why is long shot not long shotting? Come on, dude. There we go. I think as I was trying to bleed him, the bursty bleed just wasn't working out. Anyway. Welcome back, Swag. Enjoy the wrench, bud. You earned it, dude. But if you, I suppose, if you don't want wrench, let me know too. But yeah, I know, right? Exactly. So you're gonna be taking her up to rank 2, or just gonna sit her with her at rank 1 for a bit, or what's the plan? For those of you who don't know, Swag here wound up pulling Captain Marvel movie twice back to back in the same opening out of 2 basic 6 stars. Lucky fella. Oh yeah, that would do it. That would do it. So how you doing tonight, man? Just checking out the YouTube page here. You must have had a busy day popping in and out of all the different incursion tournament pages. Because you got BG and Lags running right now, which is pretty cool. I think I saw a couple others earlier. Alright, so next up. Excuse me. Next up on the list. Throw up Mordo. Let's throw up Vulture. Let's throw up probably Rhino. Hey, Shirmway. What's up, bud? My man, thank you very much. Hashtag ban Swag. I don't know. I already gave him a timeout here. I figure that's enough punishment for his ridiculously good luck. All right. So. Sure, more. Let's get you on the board here, bud. Yeah. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. How are you doing tonight? You ready to get going on the new tournament here? Put a BG, Lags, KT1, the whole lot, Swag especially, in their place. Go up against for a grudge match against Woogie. Cap is a solid rank 2. Solid rank 2. As soon as I get the tier 5 basic, I'm taking mine up too. I don't care if I got him as a 5-star already. That dude's just amazing. Well, last I saw, Grady and Woogie did their last round, I think, right? I didn't get a chance to sit down and watch, but I think I saw the video pop up either in the chat or in a notification here on YouTube. But I haven't seen Swag if you guys have done your last round yet. Oh, that cap. Gotcha. Well, hopefully with some of the Alliance War rewards that are coming out in a few hours, you wind up pulling a couple other characters, get some of that ISO that away. Because imagine the ISO you get from duping Sparkles in the first place is only enough to take her up to, like, what, level 6 or 7 or something, right? 10 at the most. Alright, new round. Doc Ock. Annoyalus. And Ant-Man. Surprisingly, I didn't have my 5-star Doc Ock awakened. Which is pretty surprising. Pretty surprising, too, that I wound up waking up the 6-star before I woke up the 5-star. That's practically unheard of. Especially for an older champ like Doc Ock. Not like an old champ, but like a older champ. Oh. Well, weird openings are always kind of the interesting openings, you know? But I mean, I guess that's kind of how it goes. There's weird, and then like good weird, and then there's like weird weird. Sarge stopping in with $5, saying, "Happy 1K." Thank you, Sarge. Thank you very much, bud. It's a fantastic milestone. It's a huge, huge, wonderful, fantastic milestone. And again, I couldn't have done it without all of you guys. All you guys hanging out, all you guys watching. I just really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. And Sarge, thank you very much too, bud. Thank you very, very much. Let's do that. Get Sarge up there on the board. Thanks, bud. Swag saying missed the Grandmaster fight, the rewards. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Katie and Prof forfeited, so there we go. Means you and me, Shermoy, we took third, so I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Still almost ran like 50% more incursions than most everybody else when it's all said and done. then I think it was time constraints too. Because Katie was doing the Professor X grind, and then at the same time too, I'd imagine that's when they got Professor X and Apocalypse both for content creator beta. So I do reckon it was a bit on her plate. Please don't kill me. I can survive this. Maybe. There we go. Doink, boink, yoink. Oh no. By 200k? Ouch, dude. That sucks. I'm sorry. Are you going to wind up going for him here second round, or just let bygones be bygones? Yeah, but even still, missing any of the featureds, regardless of rarity, is still rough. Because it's still a lot of time invested for 4-star shards in your case. I feel you there. You know what? With all the different content creator stuff that's come out with Apocalypse, nobody has done Storm X yet. Nobody's done Storm X. And on one hand, it's kind of like, oh, hey, cool, there's still an opportunity for me to do stuff. You know, if I wound up pulling them today, which... dry day. But, I mean, nobody else has. I'm hoping sometime over the next couple days we'll wind up getting something showcasing some of the cool stuff that she does now, but her damage is going to be dirty if anybody can figure out how to play her. Maybe that's why no one's done it, because no one's figured her out yet. Which is so dumb. She's so easy. But okay, so shameless plug number one. Got a video coming out tomorrow showcasing Storm Pyramid X and her damage potential. Her damage potential by herself with just Professor X with a full synergy team, and then fully boosted too. And then probably do another version in a couple weeks with Apocalypse, because... good lord, Apocalypse is gonna freaking break Storm in such a wonderful way. Stop it, game. I'm just breathing. Don't penalize me for breathing. Doink, yoink. Alright, Swag. Take care, bud. Enjoy the rest of your night. We'll catch you next time. Excuse me. You know, one of the things I need to look at, just because I have no idea, So I know for chat here, there's super chat, right? Again, thank you, Cheermoy, thank you, Sarge. But then there's a thing called super stickers, um, which I'm not very familiar with. But I was wondering if it's something like on Twitch where you can customize your emotes, if it's like that, or if you just got to use some of the standard like YouTube stuff that it's just whatever is uploaded right there. And I'm hoping you can customize it, 'cause that'd be really fun. It's like a whole new world of things to do some homework on. Dive in feet first. Doink. So, as an oddball thing, I thought it was strange that they didn't wind up announcing who the next featured champ is going to be. Last time was Iceman, which means you had the 6-star Iceman and Crystals, if that's at all a thing that you're interested in. I wasn't, so it's just a rerun of Iceman in Arena. And you want super low. But now they've got Professor X this week, and next week is going to be an off week before Apocalypse the week following. It's really curious who it's going to be. Like, I'm hoping it's somebody somewhat interesting, you know. Possibly like a throwback, one of the old champs, like White Magneto or somebody like that. Because they usually wind up posting it today, earlier. But they wound up skipping. So, I mean, hopefully tomorrow, and then hopefully tomorrow too, they wind up having some news with, what is it? With the maze. Because that's supposed to be coming up still too, and they've been absolutely mum about all that. And there's nothing on forums or stuff either. Weird. Also, I suppose, take a quick detour. I'm not sure if the war season has officially ended yet, or if we still got a little bit of time left. Another hour 15. The reward should be out by morning my time. That's still up. Go do this. And then I think it's with the Catalyst Arena right now. No, no Arena. Okay. That's cool too. Because we just had the, that's right, because we just had the Tier 4 Basic. I guess that ended earlier today. I thought that ended yesterday, but today works too. Wound up getting both of those. I wound up gonna be winding up spending both of those later. Well, tomorrow. I was gonna say later tonight, but probably not. Probably tomorrow. Got cool things. Cool things in store. Doink. Get that. Do this. You know what I should do, just as a crazy idea, crazy concept, is like on the beta server, just throw like 80 sig stones into 6-star Sentry here. just for kicks. Because, like, Sentry's only ever good when he's, like, as close to Sig 200 as possible. But I'm never going to do that in real life. But on the beta server, however, that could be fun. Alright, Sarge, take care. Enjoy Umbrella Academy. What episode are you on, by the by? I love that show. It's one of those things where it's like, I enjoy watching it. I genuinely enjoy watching every bit of it. And then it's over, and then I'm sad. Because you just want the story to keep going, you know? But then you gotta wait. Oh yeah, man, you're just getting started. Very nice. Well, enjoy. That's why I can't be mad with what they're doing with The Boys over on Amazon. Like, as much as I'd like to just binge the entire season just in a weekend, the fact that they're releasing it episodically, you know, I have to appreciate, because then, you know, you get a chance to digest each episode, let it sink in, mull it over, hypothesize, have fun with it for the week, and then the next episode comes out, stretch out the fun, you know. Boink, boink, yoink. Yo, what up, Grady? How's it going, bud? How you doing? You ready to jump from one incursion tournament to the next? No break, no nonsense, just hitting the ground running. Yo, Juan, what's up, man? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well this fine evening. And Man Falcon, always a pleasure. Welcome, welcome. Harketh thee, Rob. Howeth goeth thine grind? Mineth grind doth proceed verily, I say, upon thee. It's going all right so far. I probably could have wound up running an extra set sometime during the day, but I just got so busy playing, playing a little bit, but then just editing a cool new video I got coming out tomorrow, and shooting it too. So I was like, you know, I'm okay with that. And I'm just going for milestones, and having taken an extremely lax, chill, laid-back approach to it, I'm almost at 8 million points already, so I'm good. Sure, I'm asking, have I been back in beta? What do I think? I have been in the beta long enough to see that it works for me now, but I haven't taken a stab at any of the content yet. I was thinking maybe about doing a nice lengthy live stream on Thursday, maybe Thursday morning for a few hours. Just take a stab at it, and embarrass myself live on the internet. But yeah, I mean, I think that could be fun. I think that could be a lot of fun. And I've heard a lot of good things about it too, from what you've said, from what some of the other beta members have said. So I'm really looking forward to it. Ouch. Well, sorry to hear that, Grady. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. See, that's what I think about, Old English in general, right? It's still so European, where it's just flowery and it flows. Whereas modern English is just like ba-bup, 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 ba-bup. It's very utilitarian, I think. Man Falcon going for that 4-star Professor X. Very cool. I do wish you the best of luck. Would that be the first Professor X that you'd have on your account? It's a documentary, Umbrella Academy. It's where all the textile workers go to learn how to make umbrellas. It's a drama. It's like from the makers of The Office comes Umbrella Academy. 12 wacky, zany people all under one roof learning how to make umbrellas. Something like that, maybe. Very cool. Very cool. Well, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. I did see that for book 2 that they've got several different endpoints with several different bosses, which I think is really cool. It's a lot more work on their end, having to design everything and make it work, which, I suppose is a whole tangent in and of itself. But for the beta here, it works. I like it. The idea of it, at least, having not seen it. Really excited to dive in and kind of see what happens, where it goes. Like, I'm assuming that there aren't going to be story beats. I know there aren't any rewards or anything posted. It's kind of disappointing, but... Man, Sarge with the words that cut deep. If only. If only. Yeah, so Falcon, so how it's laid out so far is that, you can do different paths, right? If you take the left path, it's one boss. You take the straight path, it's another boss. Take the right path, it's somebody else. So, I mean, you gotta fight everybody at some point if you want to do the 100% completion, but kind of allows for different node interactions. Keep it fresh. Alright, Sarge. Take care, bud. Enjoy the show. I will say this about Season 2 of Umbrella Academy. They definitely let the actors shoulder a lot more of the story in Season 2. Which is great because, I mean, the cast is fantastic in and of itself. A lot of fun actors playing a lot of fun characters. So for them to be able to lay into the character a bit more, I think really helped. Alright, so what do we got here next? We got Psylocke, who is on the short list for me to learn how to play properly. Finally. Hella and not Beardo Cap. Dang, dude. You just made Shirmoy cry over there. Not cool, man. You gotta watch those live streams like there's gonna be a test after. Because there is. Big test. Were you cool enough to hang out here during the live stream? Here's the test. All I know is that I would fail that test immensely. Even on my own live stream, I would still fail a test. Because I'm much the same way. Getting a talk, getting a gab, which is awesome. Things are happening in the game, which I assume are all good, helpful, useful things. But much in the same way, I'm kind of just cruising through the game. It's arena grinding. It doesn't require a whole lot of thought. You just punch dudes in the face till they don't get back up again. Easy peasy. There's awesome. Cheers. Delicious. One of these days I need to look about getting me a Kool-Aid sponsorship. See if that's even a thing. And if it is, if I can get like one of those giant like quadruple XL jerseys. Like just a red jersey with the Kool-Aid Man face on it. Will shill for Kool-Aid. See, Shirmoy aces the tests. Star student over here. Star student. Got the report card on the fridge and everything. Let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. The community is pretty awesome. It definitely has its moments, not gonna lie. But 9 times out of 10, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I'm gonna just duck underneath his foot. Like I was never even there. Alright, so just hit 8 million points, which means about a little over halfway. Which I am very thankful for. No, throw vision up there. Making progress. Making progress. What else? I was gonna say, there's something else. So there's no arena notification for tomorrow. Covered that. Alliance Wars season ending. Covered that. Oh, I do want to congratulate everybody for surviving to the end of Alliance Wars season. Just because I'm not a fan of the mode in general, I always figure it's cause for celebration for getting through another season and winding up wherever it is you wind up winding up. Loot should be out in about 5-6 hours, probably. Yeah, I can't complain. But covered that. Cheers on the apple. Now I'm hoping that they're going to take a nice long, like 2-3 week hiatus to the next season. I mean, probably not, because like the season hasn't even wrapped up and they're already outlining what's going to change with the nodes in season 21. Seems like good changes, but still, I mean, give it a day to breathe and then post the changes, you know? I don't think anybody's in the right mindset for that just yet. Not me, at least. Not me. Oh yeah, there's the Iron Man tournament. Summoner show up. Showdown. One of those. That's still happening, by the way. I had completely forgotten that it was even a thing until someone said something about it on the forum. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. That is still going. So don't forget to get those easy peasy 5-star shards for basic completion of Show Up. Plus, since this is the third and final installment, you get the bonus exploration shards as well. So all that stuff adds up. You get a new 5-star that way. Dude, the allure of that event wore off like the first week. Like they announced it and it was like, oh hey, that's cool. And then there's the prizes for like the top placements. Each installment is like, oh hey, that's so cool. You get a free phone and you get to choose your 6-star and you get in this and you get a that. That's so cool. And then it actually came out and people started playing against Silver Surfer and they're like, yeah, no, forget this. This sucks. I was right there. I rage quit. Not proud to admit it, but I admit it. I rage quit. Plus, I mean, with everything else going on in-game now this month between Pirate Pool and X-Men side quest and Cavalier and arenas and all that stuff. You can get a lot better loot for a lot less work. Or at least time invested. Because at the end of the day, that's the biggest kicker right there. You can go against a hard fight, but if it's a hard, quick fight, then that's one thing. A hard fight that lasts like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes each? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Stop it. Stop it. That's my problem, though. Another thing I'm not afraid to admit, but that's definitely my problem, is that I have a really difficult time calling it quits. Like, I almost got the boss down. Almost got the boss down. All right, I can do it. Just need to work a little bit harder, play a little bit smarter, get a little bit luckier, something like that. But at some point, you gotta do it, because otherwise, it's well, otherwise you wind up where I was, and you rage quit. And that just sours the whole rest of the game, which is a really, really crummy feeling, because, you know, game's kind of fun. And obviously, yeah, I think so. I've been playing almost the entire time this game has been out, religiously. I do rather quite enjoy myself. Alright, so here's the plan. Once the 6 stars are done here in a couple of rounds, I'm going to take or shift just a little bit, burn off some of the 53 energy I got stored up right there, and then keep rolling with some of the 5s. See how far I can get on that. Alright, come on. Come on, there you go. Yoink, doink, boink. Also, it'd be very helpful if I actually blocked the attack with my sword instead of my face. There's always a downside to that. See if we can bait out this special here. There we go. Doinky doinky yoink. Lovely, lovely. Almost pushed that dude to another special right there. That would not have been great. Special 3 ending. That would not have worked out. Loki is not very tanky. And even though Corvus' special 3 is not super, isn't really a big damage dealer. Last thing I want to do is choke in the home stretch there and lose out on all those points. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So who here saw the new teaser for Mandalorian? Because that just came out a little bit earlier today too. Shimmer, that's like a John Madden-ism right there. team's going to win the game by getting the most points. You get the touchdown by running down the field without getting tackled. Braca. Knock you down. Do the little laser bit. As far as Mandalorian goes, it's nice. It throws just enough breadcrumbs out there to be like, oh hey, there's cool stuff, cool continuation of things. But not so much so as to like, oh, that's what that is. I know what that is. Which is always nice. Trailers, I'm always extremely apprehensive about trailers because they've just been so notorious for spoiling so much of the story unnecessarily. Or somebody. Falcon. Somebody. Because, I mean, presumably, some of the clones could still be alive at that point in the story, too, right? Just as, like, old folks. Just, I suppose it depends on however they want to retcon their advanced aging. It'll be really fun to see this season too because, I mean, first season, you're kind of just putting it out there just to see if it works. And now that it's worked resoundingly well and you've made millions and millions and millions of dollars on friggin' Baby Yoda merch, now it's like, hey, maybe now that we'll get a more sizable budget, which is, you know, doesn't mean it's going to be a better show, but means you could do a couple new cool things with story too. It will be interesting though, seeing his take on some of the clones. Just having been used to, you know, the Clone Wars actor, having done that role for years and years and years and years now. Hey, what's up, Mr. Amazing? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I am doing it quite well myself. For a Tuesday, at least. Just putting up some points here in Arena. Getting a chance to just veg out for a bit. Talk Mandalorian. And TV in general. It's a good night. See the ridiculous. Have you actually gotten it in hand yet, Falcon? I was very surprised when I had it in hand. Because those things out here are feast or famine. You go to a store and it either has absolutely nothing or like a full case. And you go to the next store, it's nothing. And you go to the next store, oh hey, it's the fresh box. It's weird. You know, I think Jon Favreau watches Super's channel, and when he was thinking of where he wants Mandalorian to go, I definitely think that factored into it. 100%. It's practically headcanon at this point. Although I'm assuming Favreau's still show running, right? See, because I knew. Okay, so cool. So I knew that the Baby Yoda figure was going to be small, right? But then I actually saw the box, and the thing's like, I don't know. The closest thing I could think of is like a little makeup compact, about that size. So like maybe like yay big by like yay big, by like that thick maybe. Thing's freaking tiny. I'm surprised they went to market with that in the first place, because I would imagine that'd be super easy to just nick. Suddenly you got like a bunch of Baby Yodas walking out in somebody's pocket. I mean, not like there's a big resale market for Black Series Yodas, but nevertheless. Speaking of black market Yodas, just curious while I think of it. Okay. All right. So I'm just ducking into monthly quests here just to burn off some of the energy while I remember that that's something I got to do. Is Awakening Havoc important to get the max out of him? I want to say yes. I do think, as memory serves, Havoc's Awaken ability helps the plasma count, or the plasma rate. But let me bring that up real quick, just so I get like the right verbiage. Yeah. So it isn't 100% necessary, right? Because all it says is that every time he gets a plasma charge, depending on his sig level, he has a X amount chance to get another one. So it's not imperative to running him, but it's extremely helpful. Extremely helpful. Amazing, you've got a generic gem then, I'm assuming, right? If it's a generic, personally, I don't think either champ is worth a generic. I think Gilly is definitely worth a tech. Yes, I don't think she's worth a generic though. Havoc probably not. Because Havoc's a good champ. He can do big bursty damage, but he's a real one-trick pony in that regard. And then since Havoc came out, then you also wound up getting like Sunspot. You wound up getting the Magneto buffs. Bunch of characters that come out that are arguably better, well-rounded champs than Havoc. Again, not to throw Havoc under the bus completely, not saying he's a bad champ, he's an amazing champ. I'm just saying probably not not a generic worthy. Like generic, say for that, for like Ghost or Nick Fury or Corvus, or I'd give it to Sparkles. Let's see if they fixed this. Actually, they changed that text, didn't they? You got it, bud. Alright, so he shouldn't be evading anymore, preferably, assuming. Why am I not getting my Fury, though? That's the question. I wonder. Maybe he is still bugged. Or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. That probably is one of those things, though. He's either broken or I'm not paying attention. Mr. Amazing asking how to fight opponents that evade. You got a couple of different options. So some champs have an ability called True Strike or True Accuracy. They're two different buffs, but they effectively, for simplicity's sake, they do about the same thing. And once you get that True Strike, True Accuracy on your character, then that means that nobody else can evade, which is very helpful. There's also an ability called Slow, which is a debuff you can put on your opponent. And anytime you put a slow debuff on the opponent, they can't evade, in addition to going unstoppable. Probably should have paid a little bit closer attention to that. So that's pretty solid right there. As well as like characters like Iceman or Vision Arcus or Elsa Bloodstone, who have Cold Snap, which is a third kind of debuff, or second debuff, I suppose. That effectively does the same thing. It just prevents evade. Is Stealthy good for that? Yes, Stealthy is very good for evasion, because one of his web cartridges is slow, and that does exactly that. So anytime an opponent is slowed, they can't evade and can't activate Unstoppable, which is really handy. What's up, Melvin? Good to see you, bud. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing amazing this fine evening. Welcome to the stream. All I'm doing here is just burning some energy quick. Got, 4 more spots left to move. And keep rolling with the 5-star arena. Doink. Do that. Do that. Do that. That worked out pretty okay. So who do we got over here? It's Gwenpool. Not too worried about that one either. Not too worried about anyone on this, to be honest. Might as well build up Sparkles a little bit. Because once Sparkles is built up, then throwing her up against Apocalypse at the end is an absolute cakewalk. Right. Get some of them charges. Brilliant. Just gotta make sure I don't get knocked down now. Ah, yeah, that's right. It's Wednesday for you now. Well, happy Wednesday. Does Doom need to be awakened? No. All Doom's ability does is that it gives him a bit of shock whenever he nullifies a buff off the opponent. So it's useful to amp up his damage output a little bit, and he needs to be awakened for his prestige, right? But it isn't like a make or break for his character. Just again, a really nice to have. Melvin asking, am I doing AW rewards? Yes, but I'm tying the war rewards into the 1,000 sub opening. So I'm doing the whole thing, one big fell swoop. Well, let's go check it out. Let's check it out, Mr. Amazing. We got some options. So let's just go over the fives here, right? So from the top, who's worth? So as far as 5 stars go, worth a generic. So Blade needs to be awakened, right? Namor needs to be awakened, but Namor only if you can put a heck of a lot of Sig Stones on him. Aegon I would give a generic. Omega I would give a generic. Corvus I'd give a generic. Ghost I'd give a generic. They're probably off the top. Those would be like the most obvious choices. If you want to use them on Doom, there are definitely worse options. Definitely worse options. Because again, Doom Awaken gets the prestige, and he does get a little bit extra damage, which is nice. Nick Fury needs the generic 100%. So I mean, there's definitely better options to use a generic on than Doctor Doom, but Doctor Doom is such a solid, amazing, well-rounded character. Beardo, I'd give a generic, yeah. If you can throw like maybe 20 to 80 Sig Stones on him. Yeah, because Cap Beardo is one of those champs that closer he gets to being maxed out, the more and more and more amazing he becomes. And Beardo is a fantastic champ to have. Super useful. And definitely a synergy god, too. And you can't have enough of those. Lucky magic. Get out of here. There we go. Man, I'm nervous for Alliance War rewards. Like the 6 stars. 6 stars always nervous. Always, always, always nervous. But the tier 5 CC as well. We got a few tier 5 CC coming in, and I just need one of a certain something. And I'm just very cautiously hopeful and optimistic that I get at least that one of that certain something. I'm not going to say what because, you know, putting it out there into the universe has always worked out poorly for me, but hopefully. Hopefully. Cheers, all. So we're still doing super solid. Round in the corner here at 9.5 mil. So with 10 mil in sight, it's over like 66% of the grind done already. Which is very nice. I will gladly take that. Yeah, Falcon, I hate it. I hate it. Like, on one hand, statistically, it's going to happen eventually. However, it has happened to me far too many times to open up, like, tier 4 class crystals for a single tier 4 class crystal or class catalyst and get everything else except the one that I need. It's happened so many freaking times. It can't just be bad luck. Yeah, alright, Falcon. How are you a Muppet today? I love that, by the way. I wish that would take off here in the States, calling people Muppets. It's such a fun insult. Ooh, excuse me. Question is, how do you play against Magic's Limbo? Well, if you have a mastery called Despair active, it just means that or Petrify and Pacify, those 3 masteries, any one of them work. All 3 of them together work even better. Basically, what it says is that anytime you stun a champion, Pacify specifically, anytime you stun a champion, it reduces their ability accuracy. So for Magic, her Limbo is tied to her ability accuracy. So a strategy for that is to push her right up before a full bar of power, stun her, and then while she's stunned, hit her into that next bar of power. Doesn't work every time, because that's just not how the game works. But more often than not, it does. You can avoid Limbo that way. Oh. Yep. I think that's what it was, though, Falcon, is that Muppet still has such a positive connotation just because of Jim Henson's Muppets, as opposed to, like, carrying that over and calling somebody a Muppet. It's like, oh, hey, I'm a happy, colorful, wacky character. As opposed to, no, stop being a freaking Muppet. What's up, Cap? Good to see you, bud. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. It's alright, Falcon. I can't blame you, though. I did only realize that myself a few days ago. I was like, wait a minute. There's nothing blocking me from running this path again. That's neat. But then, Falcon, that's also true on some paths that only require one key as well. Not a lot, but a few instances. Which, to that I say, wonderful. Just more free loot. Uh-oh. That's not good. There we go. That worked out. I thought he had me there. I thought he had me. So smart. Super smart. 100% the best. I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I mean, it never said anywhere that that's how it worked. So, I mean, if you aren't specifically looking for it, you know, you kind of just stumble onto it. I'm giving us a pass on that one, dang it. Cap, I'm doing really good. Really good. It's been a really good day overall. Had the Apocalypse Crystals this morning, and that was... Well, it didn't go as well as the last one. I'll say that much. But then spent a chunk of time today too. Same thing as you're doing, shooting and then editing a video for tomorrow with Storm Pyramid X, which was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. You know, I always talk on stream here about how there's, you know, this champ I'd love to learn how to play, and that champ I'd love how to learn to play, and this champ I just want to take out because they're fun. And I play Storm as much as I can, but not for, like, I don't know, specific research purposes. Until today, took a little bit of chunk of time. I just played her a good bit. Got a video, again, like I said, coming out later about that. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I need to do stuff like that more often. Makes the game a lot more fun. But I mean, like, right though, like actually being able to like do your own thing and play and explore in game without like either having alliance pressures for the alliance events or, you know, stamina concerns in chunky quest content. No, you're just playing the character because they're a fun character to play just for the heck of it. Hey, what's good, PP? How you doing, bud? Well, I appreciate the condolences. I look at it this way, you know, it's a real shame I didn't get any flavor of him tonight, but at the same time too, just means that I'm really excited to try and get him when he comes out in Arena in a couple of weeks, because one way or another, I'm getting me some friggin' Apocalypse. because that synergy with those mutants is broken. And it'll be a lot of fun to play. Just means you gotta be a little bit more patient. Even though that isn't something I'm best known for. Whoops. Sure seemed that way. Like, nobody in my alliance wound up getting a 5 or 6 star Apocalypse. Nobody got a 5 or 6 star Professor X either. Which is very strange. I mean, and then of course you go on the forums, and then there's like that person that pulled a 6 star version of both Professor X and Apocalypse out of 5 crystals, and it's just like, get out of here. Does Ghost need high sig levels? No. Nope. Honestly, all she needs to be is just awakened with sig level 1. You have most of her awakened utility right there. The higher sig level she gets, the more power she gains by phasing, but the most important thing about that ability is that she starts a fight invisible already, which just makes life a lot easier. Otherwise, that's just icing on the cake. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. Stop it. Got that. Got that. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And heavy attack. And heavy attack. Just heavy attack spam. That's Archangel in a nutshell. Just heavy attack, lather, rinse, repeat. Just win the game. Archangel is the original long shot. There we go. Brilliant, brilliant. That, do that, do that, do that, and this. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do this. Melvin asking, did I miss anything? No, we were just talking strats. Benefits of having Ghost awakened or not, Doom awakened or not, a couple others. But otherwise, there's a lot of just a lot of punching dudes, a lot of punching dudes. Doink, yoink. Hey, no worries, Melvin. No worries. The crystal pool is so huge that pulling one specific champion in general is just really difficult to do. So don't stress about it right now. It'll happen. Statistically, it's going to happen. Again, it's just this whole game. It's a lesson in patience. You know, they're trying to get us to be patient. I hate being patient, but that's the way that they're trying to get us to play. Oh yeah, so yeah, you're gonna be all set. You got all the other synergies good to go. Ready to just lay waste with all those big yellow numbers. Very cool. Do this, Good. I wasn't. For a split second there, I thought that wasn't gonna be enough to get her to get him over. But it worked out. It worked out. Dude, good luck on Dr. Voodoo. Voodoo took me like 2.5 years to finally get a 5-star version of. Amazing saying we got 5-star Mojo, Nebula, Iron Patriot, Beardo, and Arcus. See a good 5-star roster? Yeah, for those 5 stars that you got, that is an amazing beginning to a 5-star roster. You got a lot of champs that can do a lot of cool things. And counter a lot of nodes too, so yeah, definitely. Real good start. Come on, dude. There you go. And come on. No, stop it. Stop it. There we go. Okay, you're back. Choppy, choppy, choppy. That's second what Falcon said, but I am hoping that Iron Patriot winds up getting a big buff from Kabam one of these days, seeing as how he's been on their short list for a while. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on, dude. Thank you. I shall take this, and I shall do my choppy attack. Choppy, 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 choppy. Big yawn. So I wonder with Gilly 99, because she's a robot, right? She's just a straight robot with like somebody's soul stuck in her head. Morningstar's soul stuck in her head. So like for that special 2 where she's spinning with the sword halves, why couldn't she just like, they have her just like spin her from her torso, like General Grievous style? Like she has the whole like jump spinny thing like Black Bolt does. I mean, she's a robot, so it's not like be breaking anything in there. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Do that, do that, do that. Alrighty, guys. Before I get going on this round, I do figure it's probably a good time to say that it's a 5-minute warning for the stream. Now, what is the 5-minute warning? Well, long story short, that's just me doing one last round of Arena here, and then do the send-off. So that all having been said, let's get the show on the road. Also, once I get a couple wins into this round here, gonna be dropping a link down into the chat. Get a raid going. And then just pop in and say howdy. 50-minute warning. I mean, I suppose I could, just for kicks. Maybe I'll keep that in mind for next time.
I don't know why that last video gets me every time.
Stop it. There we go.
Yeah, the SP1 doesn't like any work.
Yeah, Melvin, that's actually what I was looking at.
Does it take less time?
Of course, I put it down and it spazzes out a little bit, but this is where we're going to be going. This is what the tag's going to be. Yeah, the robot synergy is very good. That. There we go. Well, there we go. Spaz. Yep, of course it does. Of course it does. Wait for it to come back. There we go. Alright, guys, that is going to do me for tonight. I'll say a big thank you to all you guys for watching, for hanging out here the last couple hours. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Getting to hang out with you guys is always the highlight of doing the live streams here. So, cheers, everybody. If you haven't already, if you kindly like and subscribe to the channel, all that stuff does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. Got a video coming out tomorrow showcasing the mad damage that Storm Pyramex does regularly. So, hit that notification bell and stay on top of all of that. But, until next time, everyone, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well, everybody. Bye for now.